Welcome everyone to another video. Today we got 2 boxes of pennies. Before we started, I just wanted to let you know that we are only a couple hundred subscribers away from 3,000. And once we hit 3,000, there will be a big giveaway. But I can't release that and the information about that until we hit 3,000. So if you are not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you know people who are interested in coin collecting and want to learn more, make sure to tell them about the channel and have them subscribe so that we can all have a chance to win a big giveaway. I hope you enjoyed this video. I got these from a new bank, so hopefully they are good, and I'll bring you in if we have any finds. Roll 10 is going to give us wheat cent number 1. It is a 1956 Denver. Wheat cent number 2 is a 1957 Philadelphia. Roll 13, and wheat cent number 3 is going to be another 1956 Denver. Wheat cent 4 will be delivered to us in roll 16, and it is a 1955 Philadelphia. Obviously, you'll be able to see that double die, but still, you just gotta check just in case. 1955 Philadelphia. First foreign is going to come in roll 18, and it is going to be a 1980 Canadian. Sixth wheat cent is going to come in roll 19, and it is going to be a nice older one. This one is from 1936, so we can check for some of those doubled dies, but I don't see any of them. 1936, nice pre-40s wheat cent on the board. Roll 23, and our 6th wheat cent is going to be a nice one. Look at that, probably in the 50s. Nope, 1946. It's pretty red-brown condition right there. That's pretty nice. I'd call that high AU, low mid state right there. That's a really, really nice one. I'm going to go ahead and put that one at the top. But that's probably one of the nicest 40s that I've ever found. That's pretty cool. Same roll. Another wheat cent. Wheat cent number 7 is a 1952 Philadelphia. Roll 29. And wheat cent number 8 is second in the row. Sorry, I had to count that up quickly. This one is another 30s, 1937 Philadelphia. All right, roll 29 again. And I have a 1972. I have looked at this very closely. Let me zoom in. Hopefully it'll focus. I've looked at this U very closely, and I think I can see some doubling on those serifs there at the top. But I'm not sure because I can't find anything on PCGS that sort of also resembles this one. And then there's also someone that inside serif of the N, and then hard to see it, but that serif on the G, there's a little point. And there's also a little bit of odd thickness in the B, so you can sort of see that there. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, I think this is definitely some sort of double die or something, but I can't find what it is. So if you all know, please feel free to leave the answer in the comments or email, and the email should be in the bio, and if it's not, I'll put it on the screen right now. So yeah, I would be, if I can find it, I'll let you know. But if I can't, then I am relying on you guys to let me know. So possible DDO, gonna go ahead and put that one up there. But it's pretty cool if it is, and even if it's not, still pretty cool because it has some sort of error that looks cool. Roll 31, and I see 2 more wheat cents from this roll. The first is a 1944 Denver, and the second it's a 1945 Philadelphia. Roll 36, and another wheat cent. This one is from 1956. This one is also from Denver. Roll 37, and a dozen wheat cents. This one is from 1950 Philadelphia. Roll 38, and a 1952 wheat cent. That makes wheat cent number 13. Roll 43 is going to give us wheat cent number 14. And it is, if I can hold it, a 1944 Philadelphia this time. Roll 46, and another 1945 Philadelphia wheat penny. Next roll, and we have a little bit of a surprise wheat cent here. Was not expecting this. 1920 Philadelphia, 104 years old. That's what I call an oldie. Box 1 is done, and just as a wrap up, we had 120s wheat cent, 2 30s, 5 40s, and then there's that one over there, and 8 50s, all for a total of 18 wheat cents. Sorry, 16 wheat cents. We also had 6 2009s, that possible DDO that I'm not sure, but I will check over thoroughly at the end of the video, and 3 foreigns, all being Canadians. Let's go on to the second box and hope that it's good. Oh yeah, and the copper cup was about 3/4 full. Let's hope that the second box is as good as that one, because this one was a great box. Roll 10, and we have a wheat cent, and this one looks like could be a little bit older. Let's see. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. 1909. That is the oldest penny and the first 1909 penny that I've ever found. But the real question is, does it have a VDB? And it does not. It does not. But it doesn't matter. It is still in 1909, and that is a very first for me. Wow. Next roll 11, had a wheat cent ender. So let's just go ahead and open that up and see what year it is. It is a 1940 Philadelphia. Old, but not as old. And this thing is also in really good condition. You can see a lot of that detail in the wheat ears. Pretty rare to find a 1909 in that kind of shape. Roll 13 and a wheat cent number 3. It's a 1951 Denver. Roll 15 and our fourth wheat cent is going to be a 1947. I also did see that we had a Canadian here. It's going to be from 1979. Second Canadian on the board. Roll 18, and this was the last roll, or last coin of the roll. And I took out this sort of battered up 2015 because I check every coin for DDOs, which is possibly why it takes me so long to go through a box of pennies. But lucky enough for me, I got a DDO right here. Give me a second. I'll pull up the PCGS screening of this and let me show you. Okay, so unfortunately, it was not on PCGS, but I was able to pull it up on Variety Vista. So let me show you on the coin that we have here. You can see, if it focuses, that there is a little bit of doubling in that U. It's a little bit wider. It's really hard to see. But you're going to really be able to see it in that 0. It's sort of uneven. And then here it's like a little bit skinny and then fatter at the tips. And then that 1, again, a little bit fatter than it should be. And again, in that B. It's just a little bit wider and skinnier in certain parts. It's really a tough one to see. But yeah, like sort of on that T, there's a little split right there. And then, again, that U. So on Variety Vista, I pull it up. Then if I zoom in to like the picture of the U here, you can sort of see how there's that doubling. If I go over and down to Liberty, you can sort of see how it's a little bit thicker and then skinnier up here. And the date, you can really see that splitting. This is a great example on Variety Vista. Unfortunately, mine's in pretty rough shape, so you can't see those lines really well. You can a little bit, but really on that 2, 0, the 1, and the 5. So really cool, really cool. DDO, definitely one on my bucket list that I've been wanting to find. Roll 27 and wheat cent number 5. It is a 1946. Roll 30, wheat cent number 6. It is a 1946 Philadelphia. Again. Same roll, few coins later. Put that 1998 under the scope. And it is going to be a 1998 wide AM variety. This box is full of varieties. So cool. I don't really usually find any varieties or errors or anything, but this is certainly one of them. How cool is that? 1998 wide AM, baby. Roll 32, another wheat cent, and this one is another 1946 Philadelphia. Roll 38, and wheat cent is a 1955, but not the double die. Next roll in wheat cent number 9 is going to be a 1956 Denver. Wheat cent number 10 is going to come in roll 44, and it is a 1955 Denver. Same roll, and wheat cent number 11 will also come out of that roll. It is a 1957 Philadelphia. All right, guys, this is roll 44. Last one was roll 43. My mistake, but it doesn't matter because we will get our 12th wheat cent on the box. Another 1957 Philadelphia. Next roll, roll 45, and I see wheat cents 13 and 14. Wheat cent 13 is going to be a 1946 Philadelphia, the fourth one. And wheat cent number 14 is going to be a 1940 Philadelphia. Next roll, roll 46, and wheat cent number 15 is going to be a 1936. A 30s, first on the box. Pre-40s is 1936, so you can check for any of the doubled dies, which I do not see. Doesn't matter. 1936, a pre-40s wheat cent. Always nice to find. Roll 47, and we have tallied our 5th 1946 of the hunt. The second box is done, and let me bring you in for a box wrap-up. We had 1909, let's go, best find of the box, one of the best finds I've ever had. 1936, not the DDO, so 130s. We had 4 40s, 6 50s. We had 3 foreigns, all Canadians. Earliest was 1969, so no laureate portrait. We had 4 2009s, and we had those 2 miscellaneous. One's a DDO, and one is that wide AM. Let me bring you in. Oh, and our copper cup. A little bit more than 3/4, a little bit fuller than first boxes. But anyways, I'm going to bring you in for a hunt wrap-up, and I'll let you know what we have. All right, the totals of the finds on the board. We had 1 1909, 1 1920, 3 1930s, 13 1940s, and 14 1950s, for a total of 32 wheat cents. That's really good. For 32 in 2 boxes, that's really good, especially those 1909 and the 1920s. We had 10 2009s. We had 2 DDOs, 72 to 2015. I'm going to flip those up, keep them in my collection. And we had that 1 wide AM. And after merging the copper, we had about a little, you know, pretty close to 1.5 cups. So that's pretty good. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe so we can hit 3,000 subscribers. And yeah, I'll see you in the next hunt.